Well folks, this is Gary Speicher reporting from the Island Campground and Marina up at Red Wing, Minnesota. And I just finished about 3.5 hours of work moving a little shed and all my camper and boat supplies that I keep up here, because 2 days ago the campground owners went ahead and had some local folks move my camper up the hill, and they moved it up to a nice dry spot up on the Wisconsin side, so that when this river, which is expected to crest in a couple 3 weeks, the river is expected to go up and over the campground. Now, the reason I wanted to stop and just shoot a little video as I leave the campground with my last load is for you to be able to see all the boat activity out here on the river. I could not believe all of the boats that were out on the river up by Mississippi on the Wisconsin Channel. Folks, everybody's got the spring itch to get out. Here goes a fella on a little 14-footer, and then a lot of fishing boats out here, a lot of them out here, seeing if they can catch a fish in this March. Let's see, today is the 19th. Now, I'm just going to let the camera run for a little bit while I drive back, and you can hear how muddy it is. When I got here about noon today, it was still pretty firm, but now temperature's up right around 48 degrees, and it has really softened up. So you can still see a few of the campers have got things left behind. Whether they're going to leave them here permanently or not, I don't have a clue. The campground owners, Bob and Margie and Moyer and their daughter Nia, have been working feverishly to get stuff moved from their campground office, get it moved home and away from what's expected to be the highest water over the campground they've seen in the over 20 years that they've owned the campground. So I'm driving up underneath the Highway 63 bridge, which connects Minnesota and Wisconsin, and you can see downtown Red Wing there in the background, the granaries. Again, I'm going to pull up here. There's actually saw a couple fellows put their boat in right here at the campground ramp a little earlier. I'm going to pull down here so you can see where the water is in relationship to the campground docks. You'll notice these docks are all built on pylons, and they do that for specific purpose of when the river gets up and floods like it's anticipated to, that these very expensive yachts, well, see that fellow over there in the orange hat? That might be the smallest boat I've seen out on the water today. I don't see a fishing rod in that little boat, but I do see a couple paddles, so there's somebody out exploring in about not even a 6-foot long boat. Oh my goodness. I'll swing around here so you can see the dock setup. You can see those pylons, how high up they are, so that as the river comes up, the whole dock system will float up. Now, if the docks float up above those pylons, then we got a whole lot of water and a whole lot of problems up here. So anyway, I know it's a long video, but I thought for any of you that were interested in what's going on up here in the upper Mississippi, where they expect to have huge flooding as all of this snow melt from northern Wisconsin and Minnesota comes down the St. Croix River on the Wisconsin side, dumps into the Mississippi. The Minnesota River dumps into the Mississippi. And if you remember my report from a couple weeks at Bellevue, you saw where the the dam was wide open, letting the water through. So anyway, folks, difficult time here at the campground. Everybody trying to get their stuff out so it doesn't float away in the Mississippi River. And I'm going to unload a couple more things and then pack her up and head back to CR. Thanks for watching, and let's wish everyone up here in the Red Wing area a little luck that we dodge a big spring flood bullet. Thanks for watching. See ya.